such high demand that getting her to come to Australia is almost a mission impossible. But a group of Aussie DJs have taken the matter into their own hands. They flew to LA to give her a personal invite to Australia, and they ended up on her show.
I recently found out about a campaign going on that started back in April in Australia. 3 DJs have been trying to get me to come do my show from Australia's Gold Coast, and this is some of the things that they have done. Amazing. I'm dying to go there. I know a lot of people in Australia are trying to get me there. I'm trying to get there. I'm going to get there at some point.
Ellen DeGeneres, if you see this, we want you on the Gold Coast. We've got plenty of things for you to do.
But Ellen DeGeneres?
Well, it's not that easy. I have not been able to get there, and so I decided to have them come here, and they're in the audience today. Where are Moira, Paul, and Bags? Come on down. This is kind of good. You're here.
This is amazing. This is so weird for us. We got to meet you yesterday in the audience. You are the nicest person in this world. We love you.
Thank you so much. I kept getting updated a little bit that y'all were doing this. And of course, I haven't been able to get there. I'm sending Oprah instead. So
Nice. Thank you.
that was my idea.
Yeah.
And joining us now from Los Angeles are Paul Gale, Moira Major and Simon Baggett from Gold Coast CFM's Breakfast Crew. Good morning to you guys. It's been a whirlwind few days for you. You've actually spent quite a lot of time with Ellen. Paul, tell us what she's really like.
Well, I think what you see is what you get. She's really genuine, and we found that the little bit of time that we spent with her, that she was really the same as what she comes across on a TV show. And she's just such a lovely lady, and she just, the way she looks at you, she really cares about people, and you can see that the way she treats her audience. And certainly she was lovely to us.
And she must love Aussies.
Well, yeah, well, you want to hope. And I did say to her that, you know, when she comes to visit, that she's visiting her family, really. And we you know what Aussies are like. We all adopt anyone that hooks up with an Aussie. So Ellen's one of us.
Absolutely. Now, Moira, tell us, what sort of things did Ellen make you guys do on the show?
Oh, well, I was dunked in a dunk tank. So that was really interesting.
You raised 10 grand.
I did raise 10 grand. It's Breast Cancer Awareness Month, and they have a dunk tank that sits there every single day. And they asked me she asked me a couple of questions, which I got wrong. Brilliant. And then I, you know, pretty much ended up in a whole heap of lovely warm water in my full clothes. So I got out saturated, and they gave me a lovely 80-year-old tracksuit to wear. So that was lovely. And even Ellen underpants, which was
good.
nice.
Oh,
nice
lovely.
And thoughtful.
And that's okay, because when it's just the United States watching, you know, there's just a few people watching.
Yeah, 30 million people. It's fine. Whatever. I'm good with it.
Okay, Simon, you went to LA to actually get Ellen to come to Australia. How successful do you think you've been? Do you think she's going to come?
Well, we've given her the invite from Anna Bligh, and it's an open invite, so she can come whenever she wants. So if she comes in the next 6 months, if she comes in a year's time, I think we'll feel successful.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
She did say yesterday that she promises to make it to Australia.
Yeah.
So that was good for us, is that the promise was there.
And did she say she'll come to the Gold Coast?
She didn't. Well, she wasn't specific. She probably just said she'll come to Australia, but obviously the whole campaign that we've been doing is to get her to the Gold Coast and to get her to come to Queensland. So we hope if she goes to Sydney and Melbourne, that's great. But we hope that she stops by and visits us.
Well, she's dunked me now, so really, she owes me a trip to the Gold Coast, pretty much.
You need to take
we'll
her
just find her at the hotel she's staying in, and just make her go down the deep end and just hold her down for a bit and then let her up again.
Okay, now you've worked pretty hard on this, getting her to come to Australia. You've had huge celebs helping you convince her to come down under. Tell us about this campaign.
Yep. We had Mark Wahlberg and Will Ferrell. They've jumped on board with this. So pretty much every celebrity that we interviewed, we mentioned this campaign to them, and they're all massive fans of Ellen DeGeneres.
Yeah.
So they were happy to do little pieces to camera for us and say, you know, hey Ellen, come to the Gold Coast, come to Australia. So Mark Wahlberg, Will Ferrell, Usher, Craig David, they're the ones that we've had so far, and we're going to continue and get more as well.
Oh, you guys are pretty well connected. All right, well, we're going to have to leave it there, but have fun in LA. Stay cool over there. I understand it's pretty hot, and we'll talk to you soon.
Yeah, 45 degrees this week. It was quite a little shock for little roasted Gold Coast people here in LA, but it was apparently the hottest day in like 100 years or something ridiculous. So, you know.
It's not like we Australians to complain about the heat, but we did a little bit.
That's okay. All right, 45 degrees, you'd be forgiven. All right, thanks, guys, for talking to us. Good luck. Good on you.
Thank you. Bye, Sam.
Good thing she got